Hi, beautiful souls. I am Shamama Hunting Owl, also known as Christine. For those of you who don't know me, it's been a while since I've been here. And for those of you who are new, thank you for tuning in. And for those of you who are regulars from the tribe, thank you for being here with me. I always appreciate you guys so much. So today's going to be a little bit of a different kind of video. I know you guys know I haven't been putting out videos like I used to, but today I am actually calling in the tribe to just have a conversation. Want to see what people are going through and if it's similar to the experiences that I'm having at this time. So this is kind of like a helpful confirmation to me, as well as maybe a confirmation to you about what's going on in our lives today. So the journey has not been easy, and my life up until recently has been very challenging. And I'm gonna go back and forth, honestly, in this message, in this conversation, from 3D Christine Shamama to 5D Christine Shamama, and I in no way want this video to negatively affect anybody, but I do need to share some shit that's going on, and see where everybody's at. So like I started to say, like, you know, many of you who have followed me for a really long time know I've had a lot of fucking tower moments after tower moments after tower moments, and the hits just keep on coming, you guys. And I have really done my best in this situation to maintain my outlook, my positive outlook, my higher consciousness, my higher understanding of life and what is happening around me. And I've also done a lot of deep reflection about what everything that has been happening is trying to show me. And yet the hits just keep on fucking coming. Up until most recently, as some of you again know, I had taken a full-time job in the real world, right? Not doing my Shamama stuff because there hasn't been a lot of need for any of that. And I took this regular world job doing massage therapy and healing at this center that I was working at. And things were going really great. Like, I was helping people, and like, I was appreciated, and I was like, the clients were amazing. And then 2 weeks ago, was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago, I went into work and I was let go. And the reason I was let go from my job was because I had given a referral to one of my clients that they asked for through a text message. And apparently that was frowned upon by the administration. And although I was not the only person working there who had contacted clients outside of the work environment, it got back to management and whatever, and I was let go from my job because of it. And so that really kind of the last 2 weeks has put me in this crazy fucking unraveling and downward spiral, because here we go again. Like, it seems like every time something good happens and things are going really well, the universe just pulls the rug out from under me, and I'm back to square one. And it's not a good place to be, in the sense that financially I just can't not be working, right? And I mean, who can? So so of course, you know, the day it happened, I was really very much in my power. I, you know, discussed and processed and all of that, and understood that that must mean my time there is done, from, again, the higher perspective, and that there is something new, something better that will be coming for me. And I still truly believe that the universe has a plan. But my humanness, of course, the one that has to function in this 3D world and pay bills and this and that, and my humanness very, very much went down this downward spiral of what am I going to do? Fear, self-doubt, questioning, all of the things, all of those wounds, the lack of appreciation that I felt for everything that I had done, and how nothing was even presented to me as a conversation. It was literally, you did this and we don't like this, and it's not okay for you to do this, but it's okay for other people to do it, and therefore you can't be here anymore, which really sucked. Of course, after I left, I also found out that there was a bigger reason for it, and the company that I actually was working for was very much a money-making business, let's put it that way. And the work that I was doing with the clients there, I was empowering them. I was helping them get to the bottom of their issues and the reasons why they were in this treatment center to start with. And I was really honestly and truthfully, and this is not me like tuning my own horn, although like I know what I do and I know what I bring to the table and I know how I can help people. And I was doing that. But you see, that put a crimp in the management's money-making ability, because many of the clients that I had been working with were actually finding self-love, finding peace, finding empowerment through the sessions that we were having. And they weren't staying in the program. And even though their therapists and other people working there were recommending certain things, they were truly finding their own way. And they did not like that. So it all came down to dollars and cents in the end, and that's fine. And I have, I'm all good with all of it. I get it. But the simple fact is I am still a human. I'm still living in this 3D world, and there are things that have to be taken care of. So yeah, I spiraled like crazy with the shame, the self-doubt, the questioning, not understanding like what's next. And I have been very much in a place of stillness, waiting for my next steps to be guided. Now I have learned my lesson about trying to force things. So when I don't see a clear path or the next step, I very much am okay with sitting in what I need to sit in and be in stillness and waiting for that divine inspiration, that divine opportunity, whatever it is. But what I've noticed, and this is why I'm coming to you guys, is that I'm not the only one going through this right now. Many of the divine feminine who have done significant spiritual work over the years, doing their own healing, doing their own reconciling of their own inner worlds, their outer worlds are starting to fucking spiral out of control. And I find it very interesting that looking at the journey as a whole, that the masculine, while the feminine were doing over the course of all of these years, this major internal work, this major internal balancing, this major coming to their true intuitive and emotional wellness. The masculine were very focused on their physical worlds then, very much in their 3D space of making shit happen and blah, 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 and putting that realm together, their physical realm together, where the feminine has been in the past working on their spiritual, emotional realm. Now what I'm seeing in this situation is that it's flipped, and that the feminine's 3D physical world has been basically, the rug has been pulled out, and it is the feminine's time to fix. I want to say fix, but that's not even the right word. To get their physical world shit together, to establish those things that truly impact their mission, their careers, their finances, their all of those very tangible things. And what we're also seeing is many of the masculine who had that shit under control are now flipping into where the feminine was, where they are very much focused and working on that emotional, intuitive healing work on their own, coming into a higher consciousness. This is my experience. I do not know if it's anybody else's experience. This is the experience I'm having, and a few people that, you know, my little inner circle of people that I talk to. So on top of that, I want to also see if you guys are finding this in your world, if I'm the only one like this is happening to, and it's just in my little corner of the world. But I'm also asking for your emotional support, for your feedback, for your intuitive insights on any of this, and if any of this really resonates with you guys. Also, I do want to address that the reason that I have not been doing any real twin flame readings is because I am at a point in my journey where, yes, I am still a twin flame. Yes, I still have immense amounts of divine love for my counterpart. But saying that, I'm also needing to focus not just on myself, which is something that's very important in this journey, but I'm also finding that I need to take smaller bites out of life right now because everything is in such turmoil in my world. And so for me, staying in the present moment and not worrying about tomorrow, the next week, who is or isn't in my world, isn't something that is helpful to me. And I feel that focusing on what are they thinking, what do they want to tell you that they're not saying, all of that creates such a fucking dependence and attachment. And I actually did a little like experiment over the past few weeks in putting out a few, you know, different types of posts, shorts I've been doing a lot of. So if you haven't seen those, go to the page and look up the shorts and you can catch up on anything that you've missed, and also in the community section. But I did a little experiment and I did several short readings about what is the DM not saying, what is the DF not saying, blah, 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 blah. What do you not see coming? Those shorts and videos and posts seem to get the most views, the most likes. But when I post something that's just about us, for ourselves, for our own healing, for our present moment, what we ourselves are focusing on and dealing with, that shit gets unnoticed most of the time, okay? So in seeing this, I was feeling this responsibility to the tribe to knock it off, to really bring us back to what's most important, which is the present moment, which is the people who are around you that support you, love you, appreciate you for yourself, for who you are, your authenticity, all the things, right? And not focus on those people who are choosing, for whatever reason that they are choosing, to not be in your world. And so this has been a constant thing that has been coming up for me, and that's why I've been so hesitant to do any videos for a while, because I really didn't know what that means moving forward for the content that I'm going to be creating and sharing with you guys. As much as I adore reading for twins and doing the twin flame stuff, I really truly feel like it keeps people stuck right now. And I think I feel the focus needs to be on the appreciation and the gratitude and the acknowledgement of where we actually are in the present moment, taking away from what could be, might be, should be, will be in the future. Because all we have is the now. All we are guaranteed is the now. And all the love in the world in my heart that I can have for my beloved doesn't change the fact of where I am in this current moment. Okay? Like I said, again, that never goes away. It will always, always be there. But right now, with the situations that many of us, or what I believe is many of us are facing, it's coming back to, where are you now? What do you need to do in order to get to the place where you choose to be, to find peace in every moment, to find that trust and that faith back and pour it back into source, to accept and acknowledge our humanness and the fact that I'm not living this airy-fairy 5D experience like I used to. I'm much more reality-based. I'm much more 3D based right now because I have to be. And that doesn't take away from the understanding and the consciousness of the bigger picture of all of this, and that as the pieces come into the puzzle, I will understand and the new opportunities and doors will open for me. It's just that I want to bring everybody back to a place of peace now. Whatever that looks like. Whether that means that we sit here and we cry and we purge and we show how vulnerable we are and how scared we are, even though we trust and believe in all the divine, we're still human. And there's this need to embrace, I feel like, the humanness at this point, at least for the feminine on their journey. Okay? So I don't know how you guys feel about any of this. I don't know if you guys have suggestions, if you can share with me the things that you would like to see moving forward. Honestly, I really feel like I would like to do more healing videos with you guys, and more even the sound bowl healings, the energy clearings, the intention setting, the clearing of whatever it is we are going through at that time. I would like your feedback from the community, from the tribe. I know this is not like my usual Shamama video. I am not depressed. I am not like losing my shit today, which is good because the weekend was rough. But I wanted to come on and connect and see where we are. This is sort of like taking an energetic temperature of the tribe to see what you would like to see moving forward, to see how I can support you, how you can support me. You know, the reciprocity of this journey is so important, and feeling supported and seen and cared about genuinely by the people who do. And unless I explain and share my shit, nobody fucking knows what's going on in my world. So I take this as an opportunity to share little bits about my experience and see how they relate to other people. Now, again, the most important part is to always anchor back into faith. But there's a reason all of these things are coming up for us. The feelings, the deep, honestly, the fucking self-doubt that I have gone through and the shame in all of this has been just immense. Now, that being said, I'm not allowing it to completely destroy my vibration. I am not allowing it to completely take over, but I am allowing it to move through me as it needs to in a very human way. So, what else? I feel like I want to pull a card, but I want to pull something. Yeah. How about we do Archangel Michael? Let's get a message from Archangel Michael, you guys, on, whatever Michael has to share with us, whatever he has to say, and whatever guidance Michael can give us for today. In my experience, your experience, our collective experience, if this is your experience. So Michael, share with us any messages that you have that can help us, guide us. Just one message, please, Michael. That's it. Okay. So we have honor and trust your feelings. And look at that beautiful heart chakra light just glowing, glowing, glowing. My prayer. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. And this is why, you guys, I came on today and made this video, because I know it's not going to be like resoundingly popular. It's not all like fucking sunshine and rainbows. It's not all like 5D, happy, happy, joy, joy. It's fucking real. Okay? It's real. It's true. It's my experience. And if it's yours also, honor your feelings, trust yourself, share the parts and the things you need to share, speak the words you need to speak, be seen for your authentic self. So with that, I am sending you all so much love and light, gratitude and blessings, always beautiful souls. Please give me comments, feedback, responses, because I would really like to know what's going on with everybody else. I thank you. I love you. Mwah. And we'll talk again soon. Bye, guys.